Yo, 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 where's the spot at, bro? What's going on, y'all? It is Friday, episode 31. Yo. Where's the spot at, bro? And today we are inside this big garage. It's over on the Henderson side. It's got ledges, it's got curbs, it's got a double ledge where you can grind and drop down to the bottom side. There's so many options here. I got to skate this a bunch of times. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and check this spot out. But you got these ledges. They're on both sides right here. So you can grind the bottom one, you can grind the top one, drop down to the bottom one, you can do a double grind. You got this little fence against it. It starts off real small and then it gets bigger. This is on a downhill because it's a ramp going out of a garage. Gets up to about knee high here at the end. As you see, the whole thing is waxed. I've got to skate this multiple times in the past. You got those little curbs over here. I'm gonna show you that ledge. And then on this side, whether you're goofy or regular, you could skate both sides. And this one looks like it got skated just a little bit more. It is so cool. You can come up with a lot of different trick variations on this. You can get really creative. Again, you got these curbs that you can slap you with. Then you got this ledge on the second story up here. Check this out. It's a drop down there. But as you can see, this is waxed. I've seen some cool pictures done on this thing. I've seen a switch crooked grind done on this, not myself, by the homies, but this is such a cool ledge. It is over knee high. It is tall, but you got the double ledge on the right side, the double ledge on the left side. You've got curbs you can play with. You could bring a little rail in here and skate. I've only been kicked out of here twice. I think it's like a shopping center. There's places to eat. There's an Olive Garden right here, and the guards are cool. They're just like, leave. You know, I've never got a ticket skateboarding ever. Usually when they come, you just bounce. But these are such cool ledges. I hope I get to see somebody hit that. And you know what I say? On to the next. All right, y'all, we are at the next spot, and this spot has 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 spots. So I'm gonna show you, jump around here, but check this spot. So if you come right here next to the side of the road, you have this ditch right here. It is waxed on both sides. It's the size of a curb, so you can grind down it. You got this hill right here. Kind of even dips down lower right here. You got this tunnel that you can ride off after you bomb it. Then you gotta take the curb drop. Then you gotta ollie the curb onto the street. This is a really gnarly spot. I've skated it like once or twice. I'll attach a clip on it. But being able to grind these all the way down, man, such a cool clip. You pick up so much speed. By the time you get to the bottom, you're booking it. Then you only have a little while and you got to hit that curb. Definitely bring a broom when you come here. Also bring wax. I always recommend golf wax. But as you see, it's dirty. And then you got to pop here, and then the ground is like horribly paved. It's not really good ground, but look at that thing. This is right next to like a BMX track, I believe. It's like a pump track. Then they hold contests here. This is Whitney Recreation Center. I will put the GPS, but as you can see, like, you can do a flip trick into the bank, take it all the way down, take it off the pipe right here. You can grind the sides. But such a gnarly spot. It's pretty hard to walk up. It is pretty steep. You got good ground. You got some Bondo right here. So when you approach it, it's up to you whether you want to do a grind or a flip trick in. But man, such a cool spot. Then you got this thing right here you can kind of drop in on. You see it? Do a little tail drop in on just for fun. But then if you just come right here to this bathroom, there's another spot. All right, and you come right here and you have this ride-on curb. Then you have this little slappy curb. It's been waxed. They did put some little skate stoppers in it recently. You can still slide through those. You can also come over here, use it as a mani pad. The curb on the bottom is cool because you don't have to really ollie up. You can kind of ride it up. So if you come up here and bring some wax, you can still do some things on it. It's a really cool spot. It's right next to that one. But just a cool little curb bank slappy spot. Got some clips on this a while back, I think maybe a year or two ago. I will attach that. But still such a cool spot, but this is a part of this one. Now I'm gonna go over here over to the tennis courts and I'm gonna show you something else. So that's the spot I just showed you. And we're gonna stay in the same parking lot. We're gonna head right over to the other end where these tennis courts are. It's at Whitney Ranch Recreation Center. So you just drive through it all. And then you're gonna pass the pool part, same parking lot. There's the Whitney Ranch sign. And then there's a pickleball / tennis courts down here. And one of the pickleball courts has ledges in the very back. So we're gonna park right behind over here and I will see you there. Front parking lot over here, we just came in this way. We parked right here and there's a bunch of these pickleball courts, but we're gonna go to this one all the way off on the right. So check this out. I parked right over here. I came on the bike path and it's the far right tennis court in the corner. You can't get in right here. You can't get in right here. They have these gates locked, so I'm gonna walk right around here and I'll show you the entrance. Right. Then you end up in this back right pickleball corner and there's ledges inside this. Boom, you go in and then right there on that back side, you have these ledges. Check these out. As you approach these, you have huge 3 blocks. So you can do drops off this. It's about knee high at the bottom. And you got this ledge that's nice and waxed up here. It's really buttery. They did try to skate stop it right here, but you can still skate it, and it's almost 6 feet in between where they did those rivets. So you can do a lot of things in between, and you can also slide through those. Grinds, probably not, maybe, but you can slide right through all of that. That side's not as waxed as much. You also have these straight rails, and then you also have this gap right here. So you come this way and boom, you ollie the walkway gap. You got a trash can that you can move right here, but you come this way and then do a flip trick over that gap. If you got mad pop, you can pop it over those rails. These are straight, those have kinks in them. You also have a little bit of wax up here. So you can start up here, like do a flip trick off of it, do the gap, you can hit that second ledge over here, and then you can pop off on the bottom. But this side's got a lot more attention to it. It is inside a tennis court, so you pretty much got to come here when no one's here, otherwise they kind of say something. So that place I showed you is all the way on the other side of the parking lot. This is on the tennis court side of the parking lot, still at Whitney Ranch. But it's such a cool spot. It's in the shade. You got a place where you can hike up there. But the rest of the tennis courts don't have these. But as you see on the bottom, if somebody came and waxed the rest of these, you'd have all these ledges waxed, but they didn't have those cuts and rivets in them before. You can still do slides on them, but that's probably why they didn't continue to wax all these. But such a cool spot. Hope you enjoyed Whitney Ranch. Come here like on a Sunday, Saturday morning really early before they start playing and you can get your stuff in. So on to the next. All right, y'all, we are at the next spot, and this is the Southeast Career and Technical Academy. So SECTA, I believe, is what you're going to put in. I will put the exact ADDIE. This is a new school, part of it. It's still under construction, but there's this huge ride-on grind and mani pad. Check this out. So you come up to this big circle mani pad. It's smaller on this side, it's bigger on the other side. There's gaps in some places. You can ride on and use it as mani pad. It's under your knee here, but it's above your knee when you get to the end. It's right in front of the main office. But you've got this metal ride-on grind. This thing is so cool. I think maybe a year and a half ago I got to skate it a few times. You got a little bend at the bottom. It's a thick metal too, it's not thin. But this is over hip high. But such a cool obstacle in the middle of this big circle. And as you can see on this side, it's a lot higher. It's almost twice the height. You can do tricks over this. You also have the part where it's concrete, but it goes all the way around. But you can see there's a lot of wax on this. But you can do a line from the street, pop up, use it as a mani pad, pop on the other side. You can do these little slappies, some ride-on grinds. Imagine a crook, boom, all the way up the top. That'd be so sick. Their school is under a lot of construction. Everything is closed up. There are people still here.